Good day. Welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna talk about emergency funds, how to save for it, and where to keep your emergency funds. So if you're ready, click subscribe now and hit the bell button for notifications. How to save your emergency funds and where to keep them. What exactly is emergency funds? It is a fund or an account where you set aside funds to cover large unforeseen expenses. It usually consists of 3 to 6 months worth of monthly expenses, but experts say due to the pandemic, it is now advisable to have at least 6 to 12 months of emergency fund. Outlines of emergency fund. It gives you peace of mind. You are confident that you could weather any short-term problem because you have emergency fund. It's highly liquid and accessible. In case you need it, you could access it anytime. It's a key component of any financial plan. If you don't have an emergency fund, you'll just end up dipping into your savings every time there's an emergency or there's an unforeseen expenses. Planning your emergency fund. First off, list down your monthly expenses. Write all your monthly expenses to determine how much you need to save for your emergency fund. Determine how much you could set aside every month and set your goal. Be diligent in building up your emergency fund. Place it in an accessible account, preferably a separate one from your payroll or main account. Stick to your plan. Focus on your end goal, which is to save for your emergency fund. It would be worth it at the end. Where do you use your emergency fund? Medical emergencies. There is an unexpected emergency in the family. For example, your son got sick and needs to be taken to the hospital. And if you're looking for a cheaper medical coverage for your family, I post a link on the upper left of this video. You could check out my video review for Maria Health. And property maintenance. For example, there's a burst pipe or your electrical wirings need to be replaced. So if you have an emergency fund, you won't end up dipping on your savings. And job loss. Your company suddenly laid off employees and you're one of them. Your emergency fund should tide you over at least 3 to 6 months until you find another job and other emergencies you deem appropriate. Tips on how to save for your emergency funds. Set aside a fixed amount and auto debit from your payroll account. This is why I advise you to have a separate account for your emergency fund so that you can't touch the fund or dip from it. Profits from your side hustle could be used to beef up your fund. Example, you have a side hustle uh, along with your day job. You could use the profits from your side hustle to beef up your emergency fund, and it would take you a shorter period of time to reach your goal. Add your bonus to your emergency fund. Usually, when we think of bonus, we already count the things that we would like to buy using our bonus. But if you want to save faster and reach your goal, you could add your bonus to your emergency fund. Save loose change on your pockets. You would be surprised how much you could save by saving all those loose change. Add your tax refund. When you receive a tax refund, save it instead of spending it to beef up your emergency funds. Where to put your emergency funds? Separate savings account. You want it separate from your main account so you won't be tempted to touch your funds. Co-op savings. You need to be a member before you're able to contribute or save in a co-op. They give out higher interest rates than traditional banks, but place only a portion of your fund there. Money market fund. Also another instrument ideal to get more return on your emergency fund, but also place only a portion of your fund to diversify. Cash. You could set aside a portion of your emergency fund in cash. Make sure it is always close by. And digital banks. Example of digital banks is ING or CIMB. These banks have higher interest rates and they also offer free fund transfers to your bank accounts with in which you have an ATM so you could readily withdraw in case you need it. That's it for our video today. Please let me know in the comments what you think of the video. And if you want me to make a video of a certain topic, please like the video and be safe. Thank you.